Hi, everyone. My name is Dr. Carol Mabry. I'm a personality researcher at the University of Maine at Farmington. And today I wanted to talk about a study that my colleague Bryce Kundick and I conducted, a study that we are still actually collecting data on cat personality. It's the first ever international study of cat owner personality and attachment. So we'd like to share some of our preliminary findings and also invite anyone who hasn't participated yet in the study. If you have a cat, you are very much welcome to participate in the study. We would love to have even more participants. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here and tell you a little bit about the study. Let's see, move that out of the way here. So this was a study that began in February of 2024. It's now March 1st of 2024. And it currently has more than 1,000 human participants who have reported on their cat personalities. So 1,472 cats total right now in our study. Our research questions were, how do cats' personalities differ from one another? Anyone who's spent any time with a cat or more than one cat knows that just as with people, there are very distinct brews, very distinct combinations of cat personality traits. And so we were curious about our ability to quantify that, and we feel like we've succeeded in doing that. Do cats' personalities change over the lifespan? Do cats' personalities differ by color? And so we're going to report on those findings here. If you have not yet participated in this and have a cat or formerly had a cat, you can sign your cat up for the study. It's free. If you go to BryceMoore, BryceMoore.com. In the top right-hand corner, it says cat study, and that is where you would participate in the study. It takes about 5 minutes to take. So what are personality traits? And what are the personality traits that we were assessing? Currently in human personality research, the big five personality theory is holding force, and that's been the case for about the past several decades. And so the big five personality traits are openness to experience, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. And we utilized in our cat study, our cat personality study, a assessment called the TIPI, the 10-item personality inventory, that was designed by Samuel Gosling and Renfro and Swan of the University of Texas. And Dr. Gosling kindly allowed us to extrapolate this for safe feline use. And essentially, as the story goes with human beings, that if we know where you are, medium, high, low on these five, as a amalgam, we have a good sense of an individual's personality as a whole. So my colleague Bryce Kundick, who happened to be he's the library director at UMF, happened to be taking my personality course. He was the one who proposed this idea, which sounded like a really cool idea. We started looking at what other folks had done in this area, and we decided that we needed to do an international study of cat and human personality congruence, dissonance, and attachment, how that might impact attachment. And so we currently have virtually the entire world. We have individuals from France, from America, from the United States, from Canada, from Thailand. So we are very excited that this is truly a cross-cultural study as well. Some of our findings. First of all, cats mellow with age. Cats become more emotionally stable as they get older, more agreeable, less extroverted. And interestingly, these are identical trends with what we see with human beings and how they trend in terms of personality. This says nothing about one individual. When I lecture about this, my students will oftentimes say, well, I've got, so-and-so in my life, they have become less agreeable as they've gotten older or more extroverted. So it says nothing about one individual person or one individual cat, but overall, we see these trends. Those are typical to see those trends in mellowing with age. We also examined the cat owners' personality traits, and we found no correlation between neuroticism or any of the big five in number of cats owned. So we can put to rest the common kind of conventional wisdom that more neurotic people own more cats. We simply haven't found that. In terms of cat colors, here are some intriguing findings. With agreeableness, we are, with our sample, again, we have to be somewhat cautious because this is just about 1,400 cats. It's not exhaustive, but typically the bigger the sample, the more confidence we can have with findings. Right now, we have the most agreeable cats are our orange cats, followed by tuxedo cats, followed by black cats. But you'll see even tortoiseshells that are among the lowest in agreeableness as a group still are higher than average in agreeableness. And again, this is nothing about one individual cat and their cat color. You may own the exception to these trends, but I also want to hasten to add that cat owners seem to be particularly accepting and sanguine about the uniqueness of their cats. And so there seems to be, that's one of the most beautiful things about the many beautiful things about the cat human relationship, but the capacity to accept and affirm and still want to make the best home possible for cats that may not have be the highest in agreeableness or the highest in extroversion. When it comes to extroversion, the most extroverted were our orange cats, followed by black cats and Siamese cats. Those were all higher than average in extroversion. And then finally, neuroticism. And when I sent this chart to my co-author, to Bryce, he said, people are gonna think we're making this up. Those look like cat ears. So that just is happenstance, the way that randomly that we put the colors in, but orange cats were low in neuroticism, tortoiseshells low in neuroticism, highest in neuroticism or emotional instability were Siamese cats and black cats. So that's it in a nutshell. We have more to report on, but I wanted to at least give some of the early results that we have from our study. Thank you again for participating, anyone who's participated, and a warm welcome to anyone 18 and over who would like to participate. And we just also want to affirm the solidarity and affirm your love of cats, your stories about how cats came into your lives, what they've meant to you, have truly been just one of the unexpected blessings of reading this research. So thank you for those as well. And thank you for your love of cats. And I look forward to the next update. Have a great weekend.